Hey y'all, welcome to Titties and Tarot. Fuck the Thursday, cause it's damn near Saturday if it ain't already. But anywho, I'm here, bitches. How you mama now? So I'm here to do air signs, and then I'm gonna come back and do fire signs. So let's see what my air babies got for me. I'm gonna start off with some self-love and action cards for my air signs because yesterday was crazy. And I've also started this video at least 2-3 times because it sounded like gibberish coming out of my mouth. My words did not want to enunciate and speak. So I don't know what's going on with that. What is that? I did say in one of the air sign videos a couple of weeks ago that somebody wanted the air signs to shut up, y'all. Somebody wants some air signs to shut up. Somebody want me to shut up. Somebody want my fellow air signs to shut up. Oh, fuck it. I can sound like mush mouth. The fuck, you know what I goddamn said. Alright, but anywho. I said what I said. Allegedly. Allegedly. Anywho. What messages do we have for my air signs today? All right, so my air signs, we got you need to move. So there may be a place that you are needing to move from, possibly in the near future. Okay, I'm gonna take those back because there was more than one. We also have Oshun out here. I'm gonna pull another one outside of that because unless it's a personal reading, I don't usually take those. Come on now. Downloads are coming soon. I popped out, so you may be getting information regarding whatever this move is sometimes in the near future. Now I'm getting a lot of deity, God, spirits, higher beings, lower beings, whatever. You could have a lot of protection around you right now to my air signs. Yeah, you have a lot of protection around you due to your heart chakra. The heart chakra is the one that came out. There may be some people who are trying to, I heard feast on your energy. Feast on your energy, but it's not allowed because you are so protected, because your heart is pure, because you have been doing the work, the things that you needed to do for yourself, for growth, the shadow work. There could be a male involved with whoever this is who is attempting to feast on your energy. Could be some masculine energy involved. Someone's trying to literally feast on you, dine on you. Interesting. What? All right, give me two more. Give me two more. Stop making them come out crazy. No. Thank you. All right, we got have a girls or guys night out. So, to kind of lighten up the mood, lighten the energy, you may need to, do a little hangout party, a little kickback at the house. It don't have to be at the house. It could be outside. I'm just wondering, all the shit that's going on, being outside is not necessarily whatever, but you may need to get out there and do what you need to do. So you go do that. Have a girls, guys night out. Have you, a good time. But be safe, be careful, especially if you're going out this weekend. It is an Aries new moon, and the energy can be volatile as well as hostile, I heard, and impulsive. So take heed. But we do have you going in the right direction. So whatever you are doing right now at this moment, to my air signs, you are going in the right direction. Trust in that. We got the healer out here as well. You may need to get some sun. So you may need to go outside just to get some sunlight. You could be even needing a vacation. You need a break, baby. You need a break. You need to get some of that stress up off you. Okay? That's not good for you. It's not good for your looks. You need to get some stress up off you. It's not good for your health either. Just do whatever it is that kind of gives you a little bit of a stress relief. If you can't take a vacation right now, if you're not in a position to do any moving at this time, trust with the downloads are coming soon card that came out, that the provision will be provided when it is time. So the information, the where, the how, all of that is going to work out. You just need to have in mind and have that in your head that, hey, it's time to meet her. Whichever way you're going. So yeah, that's that. Let's see, what else do we have for my air signs? What else do we have for my air signs? Let's see. What else do we have for my air signs? That's two. We got... I'm not taking these. I'm going to put them back. Well, we got two cards from... I can't remember which reading it was. Either earth or water. The sorrow and the judgment card. So somebody could be feeling sorrow and under judgment due to how they treated you, possibly. I don't know. Yeah, there's going to be justice when it comes to that situation with the breakthrough card. Whatever that was, whether it was miscommunication, whether it was just a misalignment, it's going to be fixed. The connection is going to be fixed. Either here or on the other side. I don't know. But this with the Two of Cups here is given like learning to work together. This is always my interconnected card, interdependence. Because so we talk about dependence, we talk about codependence, we talk about being independent, but that just is two extremes. And it's like we still need each other. So we still have to bring that together and learn how to be, interdependent, where we are able to work with other people and still maintain our authenticity, still maintain who we are as a person, our integrity, our own, thing, our own zhuzh, and allow that person to do the same as well. And then learn to work together that way. Some parts may mesh together, others don't. They still can stand alone at the end of the day and still get the job done. So that may be relevant to someone in my air sign collective. Let's see. What other messages do we have for my air signs? The Aloneness card came out. The Hermit. My air signs may be saying to themselves right now. I don't know. I'm feeling a little claustrophobic. Like it's time to get up out. Like I need to go outside. But I don't know. You could be coming out of a period of hermit energy, of aloneness, feeling like you really don't have the proper, outside communications and interactions that you need. Let's see. What else do we have? Comparison. Okay, we have Hermit and we have the comparison. So to my air signs, don't keep yourself hold yourself hostage. Don't hold yourself hostage or keep yourself away from others due to comparisons. Because people are already doing that enough themselves. Don't allow the projections of others when it comes to the comparison between and the differences between how you do things to kind of allow you to, what's the word? Isolate yourself. That's it. Don't allow that to make you isolate yourself, and don't allow anyone else to isolate you because of how they are comparing you to something else or someone else or some idea of something that they had in mind for you. This could be regarding a love situation. We have the Lovers here. There could be some form of fighting, stress, that came about due to some form of comparison, someone kind of projecting what they, again, it's like comparing apples to oranges, like when it's two totally different things, two totally different perspectives coming from two totally different places and moving in two totally different directions. So of course they're going to have different viewpoints, different perceptions and perspectives on a situation and how things need to be done. However, that's not a reason to isolate yourself because of this situation. That's a moment to kind of look within and, stand firm on your own What I heard, holy ground. That's weird. Stand firm on your own holy ground, your own ground, stable ground, having full stability, self-worth, about yourself, so that you're not, shaky when other people come and to tear down. It's giving a Three Little Pigs reference. So like when the big bad wolf, I was getting werewolf energy. Okay, it is Aries season. Okay, that makes sense. So like, make sure your foundation, your foundation, um, is very solid when it comes to yourself, how you present yourself, how you, think about life, because there are going to be other people who are going to come try. There's going to be other big bad wolves that are going to come try and huff and puff and blow your shit down. You have to be, already aware and, have everything set in place where you are who you are. No apologies. That's that. 10 toes down. That's it. Yeah. What is this song? I keep hearing this song. I heard it in, I think it was the air sign reading the last time, but I didn't mention it. Something about being solid or being sure. Be very sure. Be very, very sure that your anchor holds, and something to the solid ground, solid rock. I'm gonna have to ask my mama what that song is. It's an old church song, and she used to sing it. I think of her when I hear that song, and I haven't heard it in a while, but it's come up in the past 2 readings. So again, check on your mother figures, to my air signs. Make sure you're, check in with your mothers, check in with the mother energies in your life. Put one under the aloneness card. But yeah, that song is basically just about, staying anchored in yourself, staying anchored in who it is that you are, staying anchored in your source, whoever or wherever that source may come from, wherever it is that you draw strength, stay anchored to that. So when people come by to, project their own insecurities, inauthenticity, inauthenticties, and whatever else, that you are solid and stable in your own source, where you're not going to sway and be disarmed and cut down because of whatever someone else projected upon you. So that's all that's about. Yeah. We got the integration card that came under the Hermit. So yeah. Let's see. Let me finish this out before I start talking. Put one under comparison. Else, I think that was enough right there. I ain't had to say shit else. Okay. Put one under comparison. Stop fighting. All right. Put one under the Lovers. What the hell? All right, put it back. Put one under Lovers. So on one hand, there could be a situation where 2 lovers are coming back together, coming back into integration, where a contract had ended. They could be coming back into like connection, like a reconciliation, but it doesn't have to be. That could just be a few situations here. Put one under the Lovers. We got compromise. So this could possibly be someone wanted you to compromise how you saw, how you viewed love. It wasn't authentic to you. So you didn't feel comfortable or safe sharing in that type of energy. The sharing card is on the bottom of the deck. You didn't feel safe sharing that kind of energy because it felt more like a bondage type situation where you had to compromise who you were, your individuality, your vibrancy almost. These are 2 prisoners. These are 2 prisoners. So with that being under the love card, and then, someone wanted you to compromise yourself, how you view love, how you view relationships, in order to be literally a slave or prisoner to their idea of love. That's what this is giving. Do I need to pull any more from this? Put one on the Lovers and the Compromise card. Put one more on the Lovers and the Compromise card. Yeah, this could have thrown you off guard where you didn't kind of know which direction to go in with the Schizophrenia card, which is the Two of Swords. Kind of like being taken aback, taken off guard, like, fuck you mean? What's going on? But this energy is given that you made a decision to choose yourself. With the Flowering card here, the Queen of Pentacles. You made the decision to choose yourself and not be strung between a version of yourself that would be inauthentic to you. Clarify the Comparison card and the Fighting. We got Guidance. Clarify, Comparison, and Fighting. Yeah, we got Guidance and we have Postponement. And this Postponement card is this is like hesitation. The Postponement card is hesitation. Like, why are you hesitating? And even in this Guidance card, if you look closely, it's like the person, this angel is coming to guide this woman out of this situation, and she's looking back like Lot's wife, like, oh, wait a minute, I'm a little hesitant. I don't know if this is, something that I need to, fight for. When somebody's literally asking you to split yourself in compromise for them or for their idea of what love is. And that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion of and own perception of how they want to be loved and how love is to them, what love is. But that doesn't mean that someone else has to, agree with it. That's why, there's a pot to every lid, lid to every pot, however that saying goes. So, you just, you move somewhere else. You move somewhere else and that's it. And you don't concern yourself with like what it is that, that you disconnect. You disconnect. Your spirit is guiding you elsewhere. It's just guiding you, somewhere where you can flourish in your own energy, in your own, abundance. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. It's a life lesson. We all learn this, that type of lesson. You would think we all would learn this life lesson at some point in time in our lives. You're going to go through some form of this. Some people go through it repeatedly. So it's just one of those things in life. Clarify aloneness and integration. Okay. So we got the Sorrow card came out again, which is a Nine of Swords. Could have been not really getting much sleep, much rest, been in your head, overanalyzing, replaying conversations in your head, not really been able to, like, insomniac activity. But then we also have receptivity here. That is the Queen of Cups. So you could be in your feelings. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with being in your feelings. We're supposed to feel. We're women. We're supposed to feel. But there is a limit, or there needs to be a limit or a cap on how much we allow those feelings to interfere with the logic and the reasoning of what's actually going on. Because a lot of times the things that we feel in a situation are not always accurate as far as what actually happened. It's usually our perception of what happened that throws us off, and then our feelings stem from that, and it's like it throws us in a whirlwind. You see, like, this is the Wheel of Fortune. So this looks like the eye of a storm. Like, it throws us in a whirlwind, and then like we lose sight of the plot. We lose sight of like the script. Like, hey, no, this makes sense. This does not make sense. This happened. This did not happen. This is how what I feel like happened. This is how this made me feel. But this is not what happened. This is what happened. So it's one of those things where we have to separate our feelings and emotions from logic, reality, and like the reality of what really happened, and use our logic to which is the masculine side of our, brains, in order to, maneuver in this life and maneuver around whatever big feelings we may have. Because as women, it fluctuates. It fluctuates. There's a reason they call us unstable creatures. And, not everybody has, not everybody is, just full on unstable. But, it takes time to be able to evolve above being stuck in constant emotion. There's a word I was looking for after that. We're just gonna leave it there. But it you have to evolve past what you feel. I didn't feel like coming on here and making this video. I was up till 4 last night, or this morning, editing just the shit that I posted yesterday, last night before I went to bed. I am tired, and I got other clients' work to do, so I'm tired. I didn't feel like being here, but bitch, this is what I do. This is my work at this moment in time. So this is what I have to do. I have to get on here and make myself seen. Yes, I have to make myself seen. I have to bring you the messages. And I love bringing y'all the messages. I just be tired because I be doing other stuff. And then this is like, yeah. So you can feel a little overwhelmed sometimes. But even in those feelings of overwhelm, even in those feeling, like those moments of like where you just feel, you have to like let it out. Don't let it out safely. Let it out, and then come back and be like, all right, yep, I see what happened there. Either I should have listened to my intuition. I should have, paid attention to, what was really happening in front of me and took heed and moved from that. Like it's different, ways you can go about it to like truly see the reality of what's in front of you. But yeah. Okay, I've gotten sidetracked. Like I said, bitch is tired. But anywho, give yourself grace. That's what I'm saying. Give yourself grace, but still show up. Give yourself grace, still show up. Feel, and then put that shit up. Give yourself a time limit on what it is that you need to feel, how you need to process that shit, and then get back to business. Okay? Get back to business because we got work to do. Okay? All right. Do I need to do anything else for y'all? I feel like that was enough. But I ain't pull these messy ass cards for my air signs, even though it was a little bit of mess. It was tolerable. Let's see. Just to see. Let's pull this deck and see what's going on for my air signs. What additional messages do we have for my air signs? Because everybody else got like a 30-minute video, and I'm only on 23 minutes. Are there any additional messages for my air signs? All right. I love it. Okay, so this is the skincare. This is all the skincare. So have you a spa day. Do you a little when it says have a guys night out, you can have you a girls night out. Do you a spa night? Whatever you do for spa. So I like to do my face. I like to do my face. I like to do my feet. Sometimes I do my nails when I have time, but I'm always using my hands, so I don't do my nails as often. But the other stuff, like, yeah, take a little extra time putting your lotion on. Like, truly love on you this weekend. I like that, man. I was scared when I picked up these cards. Like, oh man, why did I do that? It was going so well. All right, we got these credit cards here, and I'm gonna ignore what the fuck they say. And then we have the night owl with Denny's here. So, treat yourself a little bit. Treat yourself this weekend if you can. If you can, treat yourself. Don't break the bank, because on this card it does say bankrupt. But don't break the bank. I'm not getting like that energy, but don't break the bank. But also, treat yourself. Do something nice for you. You may be up a lot. Don't stay up too late overthinking. Yeah, don't stay up too late overthinking, but you may be up. You may have your little Snacky snack. I don't know much about Denny's, but yeah. Make sure you take your medication, your vitamins. You could have a troll in the energy. Yeah, you could have a troll in the energy, and that's okay. We expect trolls. We expect trolls. We expect people to troll, especially when we have things going on that, make people feel away. That's okay. It could be somebody, the big bad wolf here, coming to, smash your wings off. What, like, why he stepping on the angel? Like, what's going on? The little cherub. Like, what's happening here? So a little troll coming to try to rain on your parade, but don't allow it. Continue to work on your self-care. Do what you need to do to take care of you. Treat yourself this weekend if you can. Doesn't have to be anything major, just something small, something that makes you feel nice, something that you truly love and like. Maybe even something that you've been wanting to do or purchase. Do that. Let's see, do we have anything else? The mixologist here, so maybe have you a drink. Have you a drinky drink. Yeah, have you a drink. I'm not even going to focus on this troll energy. Yeah, I'm not going to focus on the troll energy because I feel like they're just like a hit dog. They're just like a hit dog or a hurt dog. They just want attention. They just want somebody to stroke their ego. That's where I was going. I wasn't going to say that, but that's pretty much what dogs do. They just want attention. They just want somebody to rub up on them and love up on them and be like, oh, you're just the bestest, cutest, sweetest boy ever, aren't you? That's what they want. That's what they want. And, you can give it to them or you cannot, but I feel like that's what that troll wants. So the more you focus on you and yourself, you're going to be good. You're going to be good. Pay no mind to these holier than thou people, people who feel like they have their lives all figured out. Appearances aren't everything. They are important, but they're not everything. And on that note, I'm going to leave this. I'm going to close this message out. Thank you so much for my air signs. I'm so glad this reading was not like the others. I'm so glad because thank you. I love y'all. All right. Namaste. I will see y'all in the next one.